Yes, yes, this is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide scene. We are here at Down to Earth Podcast with my brother Sean MYRIE and our correspondent here, Royals here. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Salute, salute.
don't know, gentlemen. Where you going tonight? Everybody good?
Everybody's good, yeah.
Blessings.
It's a deep
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to earth conversation. We're gonna
What,
talk
what are we getting deep down
because a
on?
lot of people they're talking about foolishness out there.
Yeah,
This is edutainment, and we're gonna try to
edutainment.
just cover some stuff. Like, for
Sure.
example,
Mm-hmm.
the recent news of this AI Well, AI been around for a while
Go
in
on.
different formats, but now they have this music one what mimics, or if you could, I think you could write shit and it uses people's voices. Like you could be anything, right? That- way more
I think this is really good. Yeah.
lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling that like mimic someone's voice that you can take if you want, or you'll take a lyric from some other
I
song.
mean, that's what the dude did, right? There was an actual rapper or something
Mm.
from, I forgot what city he's from in the States, but he's the one.
Not an easy one.
Ridiculous. So he basically featured Jay-Z on his song.
Oh,
On some sucker shit.
he featured Jay-Z on. Oh, I see what he done. He put
He featured an
his
AI
he
Jay-Z.
put his own lyrics, and then
It's his song, but
yeah.
he used the AI
to do a feature.
to mimic Jay-Z's voice as a
Mm.
feature on this. Like they were doing like the back and forth, like like the flow that
Yeah,
Jada and Styles would do sometimes.
yeah, he's smart.
So he's doing that, but I think that's corny as fuck.
I know,
dude.
but I see what
That's
it's
corny,
a cheap
bro.
way.
I don't know if this person is a real artist. Let me take that back. Maybe it's just someone that's into like tech and AI or something.
Yeah, it could
And just
be.
did something like that.
But look
from
on
what I
the
remember, from what I've seen on social media, it was a rapper. Like he
probably did, because it's like a cheap way, right? Without asking. It's
sucker
like
shit.
man, it's
But
gonna be very
suckers.
controversial because it's gonna be like a new way of sampling.
Suckers.
It's like a sampling. What would you compare that to
Nah,
sampling?
that ain't sampling. To me, honestly, I've been saying this from day one. That shit is demonic. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
The
some
mimicking
shit.
of like most of the. Let me just go straight to this type of this angle. Horror movies, right?
Yeah.
A lot of horror movies. There's a theme where the demon or the evil entity mimics a loved one
Yeah.
to fool the person or whatever
Yeah.
in the movie.
I remember
whatever,
hearing that a lot. in the
and get
movies.
them,
Yeah.
capture them or fuck them up or kill
Yeah.
them or you know what I mean, torture them, whatever. But there's always that theme, the mimicking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even like I think vampires do that too.
Yeah.
In
I think
that
so.
world,
Yeah.
don't vampires do that? They
Maybe
can mimic.
I think so.
They can become your loved one and whatever, and then bite you, then
I think so.
attack and bite.
I'm not really sure, but I think I know what you're saying. Like there's some type of
Like the thought of mimicking.
Mimicking.
That shit is evil. Is demonic to me. Okay, I could even bring it to this. You remember with the vinyl, with the rock bands,
yeah, backwards.
when they
the records backwards,
is that not demonic?
Yeah, that's what they would say.
So
It's demonic.
that's what I'm saying. That's how I look
Yeah,
at the
you're right.
AI
I like how
mimicking
it is demonic.
the artist's voice.
I
and
heard
shit.
the Weeknd and the Drake one, and I was saying, yo, this is fucking like
It's
I was thinking, like,
demonic.
what you're saying sound now. What you're saying, it sounds demonic.
Wow.
You're taking their energy
Yeah.
and you're trying to put words into their mouth. It's like you're putting words in my mouth.
That's the word that I got for
Somebody
it.
use that to
Demonic, bro.
You're right. That's what
I
demonic
can't find
is.
no other word.
No, you're right. That's what demonic is, because they are mimicking, right? Someone could call you on the phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
And
else.
fool you.
You said, "Did you call me?" And they said no, but you swear it's that person you heard. That's how dangerous this technology is.
Oh, I even saw this because you know everything's out there, right? We're on the internet. These so-called scientists and these tech fucking people, technology folk and geeks, these tech geeks. So they're saying that they want people to gather all the photos and good memories and stuff that they have of their elderly,
yeah, consciousness,
right?
a consciousness.
Yeah, because they're saying by the end of this year, they should be able to upload consciousness,
That's almost like that
human
movie.
consciousness onto the computer.
That's almost like
You
that
see
movie
that shit?
Arnold Schwarzenegger did back in the day.
You know what I'm saying?
I forget what it's called.
I know.
So
where you
that's
go to
that.
the
That's
download
the
consciousness.
that's mimicking. That's demonic too because they're already. I saw like a still of something back in 2016 where in Korea, basically a lady was using a VR to see her daughter that had passed away. In that, like, as before she passed away, like in that state, like that last age that she was. That's demonic to me because that's not your loved one.
No.
It's a graphic, it's an image. Yo, it's too deep for me
But people don't. No,
to
no,
even
we are
fathom.
going
Like
deep.
it's
We are going
crazy,
deep.
G.
Because people are not thinking
Like-
like this. It's an energy, right? What's energy? What's an energy? You can't see it.
Energy is like force.
Electricity, right?
Energy is a force, a frequency.
Okay, so now when we're saying all these things, elements make these things to us to see, like VR.
Yo, talk in the microphone.
I say, oh shit, sorry. All these things, right? This energy, electricity,
Yeah.
is the thing what runs through this technology. What shows us these things.
Energy.
So the demonic side, what we're talking, will go to the religious side, right? When we're saying demonic, because that's where it comes from. The definition is coming from a religious side. So religiously, not saying we're going with any denomination. In the movies or the description in life, like what you're saying, the records backwards. They used to say that's demonic. That's not good. Like, you know what I mean? Bring the rock records backwards. So what is the difference? You're right. From doing what they're doing. That's why I went to sampling, controversial, when people used to take people's voice.
Yeah.
And they would mimic it. They were kind of mimicking already, weren't they?
Well, that's different because you're actually using the actual vocals. You know what I'm saying? The AI, it's a computer learning what Jay-Z sounds like, and the computer it's responding to what it's learned.
Do you have that already though?
That's what search engines
the phone
are. That's
for
what
example,
ChatGPT and all that shit is.
Yeah.
It's these things learning and responding.
Learning and
like Siri,
adapting
right? Siri, like
to
on the phone.
perfection.
Yeah. But okay, look, they threw it on us lightly, like they like to sprinkle it. So they got us with algorithms first.
Yeah.
Because algorithms is like the granddaddy or the grandmother to this AI shit.
They gotta find out what we like.
This same YouTube that we're on right now, right?
Yeah.
There was a time when it didn't have algorithms. I know we can all remember that.
Yeah.
There was a difference, right? It wasn't a timeline as much like how it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube was long form content strictly.
Yeah.
Everything was long form. Now YouTube has shorts,
a lot
just
of shorts,
like social media and all that shit.
Yeah.
But it started right when everything shut down. If you pay attention.
Yeah.
Right when everything shut down, YouTube offices shut down too. Right?
Interesting.
All this shit could be looked up. 2020, everything was shut down. YouTube offices shut down too. So they didn't have actual people in the building. So they came up with the algorithm. And that's when YouTube changed.
Mm-hmm.
They fired a lot of people and they just made the AI, they just ran it algorithm. That's why YouTube is boring now for the average person.
Yeah.
That's why you're like, yo, why is it showing me videos from like I saw this already in it because it's their AI that they have built into their thing, learnings, the algorithm learning you,
Yeah, it's true.
and then it's giving you
same thing with
that
your phone.
feedback.
It's like your phone.
Like that's where you get suggestions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's learning you. And these new shit that they have, like I don't know if you guys got to fuck with Chat GPT.
Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah.
I fucked with it, bro. And I only fucked with the beta version. So now it has plugins and all this shit. But when I just wanted to see, you know what I mean? So I told it to write me scripts.
Are you serious?
I told it to I just messed with it. I was
This is an
like,
app?
yo,
This an app?
it's like a search engine on steroids. Like imagine a Google, but
It's a different type of Google.
it's past algorithm. Like you see how when you just type in Google, you get suggestions.
So you could suggest.
This is not giving you suggestions. This is giving you full business. Anything you ask it, it can do.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like you can go very descriptive in your question, in your
Mhm.
prompt to your whatever you want from it, because you give it a prompt.
Yeah.
It's not like you're searching like a search engine, but it's like on steroids. You're
Yeah, I
giving
see
it
what
a
you
prompt.
mean. You could put more info in
Yeah.
what you want as a description.
I could be like, yo, write a script about a young youth from New Jersey, from this neighborhood in
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Remember what I
And
sent
you
you?
can keep adding shit and
Yeah.
adding shit, and it will, in seconds, you could meal plans, business plans.
Yep. Remember
workout
what I
plan,
sent you, Sean?
all that type of shit.
Remember what I sent you? I did it off of an
Yeah,
AI
I
app,
see
and
it.
I said, "Yo, it did it in a couple of seconds."
That's
It,
fuck.
it wrote a bit of a script of Rastafari Samurai,
Yeah.
and then after I asked it to do a rap song for me, and it did a bit of that
Yeah,
too.
it does.
And I was like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, these things, like, it's not something that you could be fully dependent on because we're the original intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So it's like you could use that and then put that in your notes or
Yeah.
whatever, and you go back and you edit
Mhm.
and you put it to your liking. Because
You could
after all, this
start
is
it
the
off
thing
as
that
an
you told it to
idea.
do,
We're gonna
right?
use it as a tool. You could use
You
it
can
as
use
a
it as
tool.
a for me.
Exactly.
For me, I would just say, "Yo, like I'm stumped on an idea." I'm like, "All right."
But
Then after boom, I just escalate from that what it started from. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with it.
That's
right?
the way I look
I'm
at
gonna
it.
use it to my advantage, and that's
You know what I
about
mean?
it.
I wouldn't rely
But
on it.
The problem here, this is probably, yeah. The major thing, it's crazy how I see it, because like, yo, the coincidence, right?
Yeah.
Like it's such a coincidence, bro. Like after they had everybody like, 6 feet, you know what I mean? Social distancing and all this
Yeah,
shit. And now the AI is coming full, like the technological advancement in the last few weeks. I don't know if you guys are seeing
yeah,
it.
I
Like
know, yeah.
I'm kind of geeky when it
Yeah.
comes to tech. I like to know what's going on. So this shit's been going. The guys at the top that are like the top
They're giving away the
researchers
goods.
and MIT guys that's dealing with AI. Some of them are saying, yo, they want a 6-month break, halt
Mm.
on AI, just to chill because of the dangers of it. The guys that's involved with it are saying, yo, we need a 6-month break, hiatus.
It's funny you brought that up.
What
Because,
Just to slow.
wait a
why
minute.
they want-
No,
why? Why did
you
it-
know why? Because
why?
I'm gonna bring you an example because I saw something on IG. There was this robot and a conveyor belt of boxes and stuff, right? And the thing was working at first. It did about 20 or 30 boxes, and then after the thing realized, say, this is too much work, and it decided to shut down.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen that. I've seen the video.
I'm
yeah.
like, yo,
that was hilarious.
that was hilarious. You know what I mean?
That was funny as fuck.
The AI said,
You
yo,
can't depend on the AI. That's the whole thing of it.
We
shouldn't be
I'm
dependent
past
on-
depend, bro. We depend on that shit as humanity already. Like if you just think about our screen time, we're already dependent on it. We just don't see it like that.
You're right. We
They
don't
already
see it
got
like
the world
that.
addicted to timeline.
You're right. You're right. Everything what people are seeing, like, because
It's just
everything what people are
there's
seeing.
levels. the advanced, like the levels, like where the top people know what's going on, there's a reason why they're saying 6 month hiatus, bro. I'm telling you, because this shit is not of God, bro.
Yeah.
I can tell you that, bro. They're saying Mid-Journey. There's some AI called Mid-Journey, and they're saying in it, like people saw dark entities in the background and shit. Like, asking, yeah, a nigga, a nigga. So I was watching this thing, and the dude said, this interview about AI, and this dude said he asked ChatGPT to make a Valentine's Day, like the ideal Valentine's Day type get up or set up date or something. And the response it gave him was God is dead. Awesome! Like, there's a lot of stories out there with AI right now saying some,
What did he say? What did you just say? Mention something
it said
about
God is dead. That's what
in February.
AI said.
February.
He asked it to just a prompt. He gave it a prompt to create like the ideal Valentine's Day date or something like that.
Yeah.
Like date plan.
Yeah.
And the response that it gave him was God is dead. That's what the AI said. But it has nothing to do with the question or the prompt that he gave it.
Yeah.
So it's just, that's why I say demonic, because a lot of this stuff is like, this is fucking I Am Legend. This is all that I Robot. This is all that shit, man. They don't make those movies for nothing.
Holy.
Like, another thing that's interesting to me is I was about to say the 6 feet deep, 6 foot social distancing, right?
Yeah. That made people mud.
That didn't work because we kind of got rid of that as humanity. You get what I'm saying? Now, social distancing, AI is the social distancing that humanity is going to accept. It won't be forced on humanity no more. They're just gonna accept it.
They're gonna accept
because humans, with the AI, humans don't have to deal with humans no more.
You're right.
Check out, you self-check out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everything that they give us as convenience is really for conditioning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like, oh yeah, this new thing is for convenience. No, it's to condition you for the new program.
A lot of people is even working at home when this
and they don't want to go back. That's social distancing.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting people accustomed to it. Slow, sprinkle it.
You're right. Self-checkout is bigger than ever now. We go to grocery stores.
And people love it. People love the fact that they don't have to deal with humans. So now, it's the social distancing that we accept now. Maybe not yet, but in ways, you can see in certain ways, it's already happening. Like people don't want to go back to, they don't want to deal with humans. Fuck that, I'm staying home to work. I don't want to deal with humans. Yes, I love social distancing. True. Soon you're going to see commercials like that. I don't got to deal with humans anymore. Social distancing is great. You know what I'm saying? You sell it to us like that.
Yeah,
it's coming.
That's how they kind of
We gotta learn to love, man. We gotta learn to like spread the love and bonus live.
I love it. You guys are so great.
You know what I'm saying, Shorty? Like, yeah. Hold up, vibe. Because they're gonna make us hate each other. They do it so much with racism and all this dumb shit.
Well,
but to the point where it's like it don't race or nothing. It's not gonna matter, bro. It's gonna be it's man versus machine, my G. I never thought I would see this in my life.
Movies, like the Hollywood.
The amount of movies I've seen about man versus
Hollywood
machine.
right now. So another person who's Hollywood, we call him Donald Trump. So now they want to lock him up. Why do they want to lock him up? He was the president for what 4 years, one term. He got voted in.
Anytime I see anything with Trump in the news, it's a distraction, though, to me. Because this guy is a showbiz.
People, a lot of people
entertainment.
Say,
like when you see him, it's a show.
It's showbiz. But they're saying that they want to arrest him, or they want to arrest him. Basically,
why didn't they just put the cuffs on already? Like, it's all a show, man.
Right? Yeah, it is kind of.
It's all a show. It's all a show.
So what happened to him right now?
He's back.
Awesome.
It's basically what it is. Remember, he was silenced for the longest time.
But what, did they charge him?
No, he was banned from social media.
No, but did they charge him in this
He didn't exist for the last few years, remember?
But
Now he's back in the news. He's back.
But they're bringing him back.
It's right on time for the 2024 election. It's right on
Yeah,
time.
but locking him up, accusing
Bro,
him.
all this shit has to do with votes and election season coming up.
But how's
They
that
do
gonna,
this every year.
how's
They
that
do-
gonna
they-
help him though?
What do you
That's not
mean?
gonna-
Because they made him seem like Jesus the other day. He tweeted it himself. It's all a show. Remember, he tweeted, or not tweeted, or whatever. He's back on Twitter, right? Yeah, Elon let him back on.
Yeah.
He tweeted. You know who else almost got arrested on Easter?
Who?
That's what Trump tweeted.
So,
He's likening himself to Christ. Like, yo, this guy's a joke.
shit.
Man.
So wait. Oh, I see.
He goes
what you mean,
around
I see
Easter
what
when
you
the
mean.
whole
Yeah, I
shit
see
was
what you
going
mean.
down the other day.
So
And
he's
his followers
mm,
are like,
he's linking himself to Christ.
you know what I mean? They're gobbling that up.
It's true because it's like he's going through this trial. No, you're right.
You know
It's
what I'm
like the
saying?
whole Christ story.
It's a show.
Right there, the trial.
They're making it a show. He's tweeting this shit. His followers, like, it's crazy because you know how they had the show. They had the show Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
I find that so true because his people that follow him, that are like diehard Trump people, they're the orange people, G. And they're the new niggas. Think about it. Think about how Trump supporters get treated in the world right now.
It's true. It's true.
His followers are diehard, like they ride for him.
You're right.
But they are the niggas of white people right now. Am I lying?
Yeah. It's true, probably. You're right.
The average white person hates the orange people.
Yeah, you're right.
Like super hate the orange people. They are a nation within themselves, bro. Because they come. There's orange people that look like us too. You know what I'm saying? There's black Trump supporters.
Black Trump supporters.
But they're looked at as like a
Yeah.
separate thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're with the white folks that
Yeah,
are
yeah,
down
yeah,
with
yeah.
him and the Asian and
Yeah.
whoever. You're orange.
Orange.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like a battle over there right now because election time's coming up, so they got to put on a show again. And who's the number one guy to put on a show at anything, people? Since he got into office. But there's a show, man.
You think they'll even vote? Like he won't win no presidency.
Bro, I don't know about all that, but I just know he's back. Like he's milking the opportunity right now. Like publicity is his thing, bro. And he's been silent for a while, so it's
But
like,
in
yo,
the threat of going to jail,
he's
like
gonna get
someone
trouble right now. You expect him not to get trouble? He's gonna be like, yo, he's gonna be out here.
But it's like some ladies are trying to accuse him of shit.
What politician doesn't get accused of some chicks?
But yo,
This is nothing new. This is
on
just
the
the
other
media
tip-
stirring
on
shit
the
up
other tip,
again,
though, I'm looking at,
helping him.
but I'm looking at
be a
the other
media
tip.
guy
Just say it was
again.
the other way around, that they're really after Trump, right? And Trump knows some shit, and they want to
Because
kill him.
he-
This whole thing is just set him up to kill him.
That could be a possibility.
You know why I'm saying that? His friend Epstein and the woman there, right?
Mhm.
The guy who they said hanged themselves. I heard, right? Because I was talking with my lady the other night. That the people, the Epstein, right? When he died, there was a big it's called court thing with all these world leaders. Or a lot of people had to come, and they shut down the government. That's why we got this whole COVID thing happen. Because they needed to. This was a cover
Oh, I
up
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the trial.
the trial.
for what's in it. That
for the island shit.
for the lady.
Some chatting was gonna go
island,
on.
'Cause he been supposedly allegedly dead.
So-
right? So
Trump knows about this island.
everybody knows about the
But
goddamn.
Trump was one of
R.
the,
Kelly did Fiesta on
But-
the island.
Trump was one of
You know Fiesta music
Yeah.
video? That
Yeah.
was on the island. That was on Epstein's island.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit. So Trump knows Epstein. They've been friends for a long time. This is where it's really going to. Is he going to be around?
I caught that one perfectly.
No,
I was
I'm
waiting for it.
seriously. What we're talking about, right? I'm bringing on the other side now.
Yeah.
If Trump knows about this and he's a big mouth, right? and Epstein, and the woman's locked up and people are talking or whatever. R. Kelly's under the ground right now.
But you see, me and you care about this type of shit. The average person is a couch potato, and they don't care. They care about politics. They're not into. You see, the orange people, they more look into shit like that and be trying to know shit. The average American sitting around in America, bro, they're either left or right, Democrat or Republican, bro. It's Republican. There's no gray area. But our people's our culture over there is different, right? Black people don't vote like that, but the average American over there, come on, they don't. Bro, from what I've learned, this generation, this era we live in, people's attention span is so short. You could tell them every lie that's ever been told to them about history, and within an hour they forget.
Well,
Trump, they just don't give a fuck.
Well, Trump did say it in '98. In order to become president, I got to be a Republican, and the Americans believe anything on TV.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he did say that in his own words.
So wait,
and he can't be a Democrat. He has to be a Republican.
Okay. Remember what you were talking about with Trump? I'm gonna tell you something because I looked up Trump long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump. I seen a documentary on Trump I think it was late 70s or 80s.
That's the same thing
right?
he's talking about.
No. This before this Trump is a different.
Yeah,
remember you saying this? Remember you saying 3 different Trumps?
No, this is the footage. This is when he was young, right?
Yeah, he was different. This guy's intelligent, man. This all an act. This whole thing is an act. He became an actor, yo. This guy
check this out. When
you watch that documentary, you don't even think that's
But
Trump.
he did fulfill it though. You didn't hear what he said? The Americans will believe anything on TV. So what he had to do is he had to take over
and
TV.
he became an actor.
No, he had to take over TV first.
Yeah.
Before anything. Didn't you see that The Apprentice and everything?
Yeah. No, but before that,
near the ending times before presidency,
yeah,
it was The Apprentice.
Reality
show. But check this out.
Yeah.
You didn't see the premise of it though. He got people of power to work for him who are celebrities.
Wait, let's think of this. What you just brought up. The Apprentice. That was Trump's show, right? I used to see it. I didn't really watch it too much. Right? Was that his show?
Yes.
Yeah. I used to tell everybody that.
How much years was that on?
It was on for a good amount of seasons.
How much years was it on?
Couple of seasons.
But he had his show.
The bottom line is he had an agenda. Listen here, man. He had an agenda. In order for him to become president, he has to become more popular than he was. And in order for that to happen, I had to get on television to do that.
He used his money. I
always said his first years of presidency was the last season of that show. It was all a show, bro.
Yeah.
The show was still going on when he got into the presidency.
So basically,
we just thought it was real.
Trump is smart, man. What I'm getting at is Trump is very smart, more than people think. This man basically created a production.
Now you see why I call him Donald Chump. Yeah, Chump the people star. Yeah. You don't know that? Shit.
Think of it.
Donald
no
Trump
one's talking
star.
about Trump like how we're talking. He's smarter than people think. He used like what you're saying.
I mean, I knew that for years. Like it's never been a thing. Like especially if you're like hip hop from that era, man. You know, everybody was like, yo, in their raps too.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like Trump. Yeah. Like that was a punchline.
Yeah,
people used them because of the American dream type. You know, big, just being the man. Just being that alpha male with the money. You know what I'm saying? He was never looked at as no racist to me. Like
he was in all entertainment, wrestling.
I didn't let the media mess with me like that. I remember Trump on the G Unit mixtape.
Yeah, he was in all types of shit. Man.
Shouting out G Unit and shit at the outro on the G Unit mixtape. I don't remember him as coming out as no racist. Like,
that's why I say there's a lot of black Republicans.
You know what I'm saying? And I never remember like even during the whole madness when he was up there and there was the race craziness there the media was pushing. I didn't believe all the supporters of him were some crazy redneck.
Me too.
Because I understood that they're orange people. They're just riding with him.
Yeah.
Because of his policies and what he stood for.
Black Republicans. There's a lot of black Republicans.
He was making people make money, bro.
Huh? Money.
He was come on. He was bringing money in like I was able to see past all the the media
Yeah.
games with the race stuff.
Yeah, me too.
But I still don't look at him as like somebody that like I look up to or something
No.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just understand that he's
A businessman.
American alpha male businessman.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
Ultra American, ultra alpha, ultra businessman.
Businessman, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And like, yo, that's whatever. That's neither here or there. That's good or bad or whatever.
That's him.
But that's just who he is. And he never faked the funk from day one.
No.
I can respect that. Like, he didn't change for no cameras and shit.
It's
This
true.
nigga
He
said-
didn't change for no
this nigga-
cameras.
Yo, the
They wanna
main
take
thing,
him out.
this
That's
is
what
the
I'm saying. They
main
wanna
thing
take him out.
that got me kind of upset. And I was like, yo, I understand why orange people are orange people. Like, they ride with me. Bro, the man said it was the China virus, right? And everybody laughed at him and said he's racist. And then earlier this year,
Say it
they
right.
came out
No. Say it
and
right.
they admitted
Wait.
that it was the China virus.
No. Say it right. No.
It was
Say
the virus from China.
No, wait.
They admitted all the same news people
Remember
came
what how he said it on TV. It was China.
Yeah, but it was the truth. But you get what I'm saying? That's how the media works, bro. They took that. Even remember with the very fine people, that's the one that like. That's when I'm like, yo, they're really playing people with the very fine people. Remember with the when there was that race shit and then the guy ran over the people. Them.
Yeah.
They took CNN, you know,
Yeah.
big CNN took a clip of that I saw the full speech that he did.
Mhm.
Right? They took a clip of him saying very fine people, but it was out of context. And they put that out there and got the people riled up saying this man's a racist because he called the killers very fine people. But he was saying in the full context of the video, you can see it clearly, clear as day. He's saying, yo, that day, there was good people there.
Yeah.
And there were some people that came with bad intentions.
Yeah.
Very fine people.
Yeah.
And they just took that one part
That one clip.
and made it
deadly. That's deadly. You're right.
apply to like the guy doing what he.
I think I seen that too.
It is. Yo,
I got that
they
one.
don't
I
play.
got
And
that.
then him saying fake news, they make fun of it
Yeah. Yeah.
on their fake news ass channel.
Yes. Yes.
So this man been telling the truth.
They're doing
Like-
reverse psychology.
He wasn't lying. Like I may not like him or whatever, but he wasn't lying.
Listen, they're gonna make someone like him look crazy to the world because when someone is
That's
telling
what
the
it
truth,
always is, man.
if you're telling the truth, they're gonna make you look crazy. Think
That's
of
what
it.
it always is.
Anybody who's telling the truth, they're gonna make them look
I
damn
come to
crazy.
find that out after.
Or they gotta
all these years.
assassinate them. Two things: you either look crazy or they assassinate you.
But you see how funny it is? How come nobody's talking about Kanye anymore? How come you don't see Kanye anymore?
Yes.
Because he chose to shut up.
And then after then, he married. The recent news, he married some other girl, man.
No, that's his personal life. He realized
Jewish people ain't
we
so
don't-
bad.
Did he realize we don't have his back like that? That's what it is.
That's what it is.
He keeps realizing that every time he comes and he tries to come back home, we just shun him.
That's true.
And then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm white again. I'm Caucasian again." Honestly, man, I would more agree with I agree with Rachel Dolezal. I miss her. You know what I'm saying? The way how the world is today, you know who Rachel Dolezal is. The lady that's white, that's black, but she's black.
Yeah,
She works for
yeah.
NAACP.
Yeah.
I miss her, man. Because I agree and I'll fully support racial people. Okay? Because sometimes I identify as a wealthy Jewish man.
Right.
There's days when I feel like
Yeah, boy.
I see what you mean.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
so all the white people that want to be black, come on.
Come on over if you want. Yeah,
I
it's
support
true.
that. You know what
I
I'm saying?
support that.
If they can be them and they and all that,
Transracial, yeah.
I can be a Jewish man.
I like that.
A Jewish man that's owed inheritance. You
Transracial.
put that in there.
That's something new. Shit.
I am a transracial Jewish man that's owed inheritance. Money.
It's true.
It's long overdue.
Yo,
as well.
that's controversial because that could be racial Asian.
You can be whatever you want.
You're right. Yeah. Wait. So wait, is there something called like? Could it be anything you want? Anything you want?
I'm just making a point.
It's
If
true.
people could do that, then I'm gonna allow the people that want to be transracial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love it. You
There's
guys
people
are
like that
so
though.
This is
Really?
what-
No,
this is what-
there is people
no, but
like
this
that.
is what
though.
people don't understand. The word trans has nothing to do with surgery.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with nothing to do with surgery.
It has to do nothing with changing
That's-
body parts.
No,
It's
transformation.
just up here. No, the literal, like how people say that they're trans.
Yeah.
It's not a man cutting off
No.
anything.
It has nothing to do with that.
It has
It's
nothing-
transitioning.
It's just your mind. It's just what you think.
What you
It's
think?
literally called gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
So you have people with body dysmorphia.
yeah.
Okay, here's just some examples of that. So body dysmorphia is when you're like those bodybuilders
Yeah.
that's juiced up, those juice
Yeah.
heads,
Yeah.
they don't see the juice head in the mirror.
Yeah.
They see a slim dude like me. So they keep going.
Oh shit.
They don't see
Yeah,
that's
I know what
body
you mean.
dysmorphia.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's a mental
thing.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
And then you have the model or the you
Yeah.
know there's always those super thin white girls and
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
what
I'm
are they, and they
fat.
throw up they see
Yeah.
themselves
A
I'm
bulimic.
fat, bulimic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's body dysmorphia.
That's interesting. No one
Okay,
talks
look,
about that.
No, look, that's body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
You see how we can all agree that that's a mental issue,
So yeah, you're right.
Right?
That is a mental
right?
issue.
Because clearly, physically, these people are not what they think they are.
Yeah, it's true.
All
They're
right?
not what they think.
So
they are.
now, if you take that and you look at gender
It's the same thing.
dysphoria, it's the same thing.
It's true, but it's controversial.
It's
though.
a mental
You
issue.
broke it down scientifically.
no attack on nobody, nothing.
No
It's
attack.
literally
That's
a mental
scientifically because
if
there's
I'm not
people-
attacking the bulimic girl
yes,
and I'm not attacking the bodybuilder, but explaining what it is, the
Yeah.
symptoms and
you're
what they're
explaining
doing.
that to them. Yeah,
How am I attacking this person by telling them you have
Yeah.
a mental issue because you're a man and you
Yeah.
think you're otherwise?
yeah, it's the same thing. No different. It's true. Down to
mental.
earth, deep down to earth.
But
That's true. No,
People don't
that's
want to have
facts.
those conversations because you know why? It requires realizing the truth, right? And moving forward. And people don't want to move forward.
But that's the truth, though.
People
I'm
want
not
to
running away
argue
from
and
that
be
shit.
offended.
What you're talking about? People who think they're fat and they're really skinny.
Yeah,
and
there's a
people,
literal,
man,
these are
who's
things, these
big.
are medical terms.
And he thinks-
Body dysmorphia.
So
You have people that have body dysmorphia, right? They have it for their limbs though. There's people that out there that feel like they shouldn't have two hands, my G.
yeah, they probably
And they
is.
go to the hospital and they get a limb removed. And now they feel whole. That's mental issues, bro.
Holy
But
shit.
they all fall under the same, you know what I'm saying? It's
Sorry, I had to
because it has
laugh
to
for
do with
that,
the
man.
body, it has to do with your physical and your mental, right?
It is.
It's,
though.
it's, it's
Serious
something where
thing.
you have a problem noticing, like, you know what I'm saying? Likewise, you have the people that go and think they're reptiles and go get the tattoo. You seen those
Yeah,
people on
yeah,
Ripley's
yeah.
back in the day?
Guys
tattooed
who wanna
up
dress like
and-
their babies.
or the
Guys who want to dress up like their babies.
These are all
that
mental.
or
All
the
this shit is mental
cat
shit.
people.
All this shit is mental shit.
It
And
is
there's
a
even
mental thing.
documentaries out there. I haven't watched them or whatever, but I've seen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see like timeline shit on YouTube where the headline is like, a lot of these people are regretting actually going forward and doing surgeries
Mhm.
because of all the meds and stuff that they have to do.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So they have these people pilled up, possessed by all these pills and stuff. Because pharmakeia, it literally means witchcraft. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. A lot of shit's going on in the world like this.
Rite Aid.
Man, you know what?
Rite Aid,
You know what? People don't want to be honest.
R-I-T-E.
People
Ritual.
don't. It's true though. See, because the censorship now,
Fire, bro.
the censorship is more higher than ever since we talked. That's why they have a new thing called Rumble now. It's supposed to be whatever
I
more.
wonder if
Yeah,
we
I
could
fuck with
put that
Rumble.
channel on here.
We're gonna try, but I'm hearing
Maybe we can.
It's a Canadian who created this thing.
Rumble is dope.
Let's try to add it
I
later.
do have I started a Rumble.
There's no censorship on there.
no censorship, but you see, like what we're talking about, it's the reality what people are running from, because what you just said is like too deep for some of these people, man.
It's not deep.
For some
It's
people,
it's just the truth.
it is the truth.
That's all it is.
Because, but if
The
you,
truth
what's
is
a
very
bulimic? Look up
basic.
science.
There's no, you know what I'm saying?
Science goes to prove it, because if you're bulimic, what's bulimic?
Yeah.
What is
You
it bulimic? Is it something made up, or is it something that's true?
we all sat here and we could, and anybody who sees this can agree when something's a mental issue. There's no,
You know what it
there's
is?
no gray area. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Like,
what? It's probably
it's
like
just the truth.
highlight
There's nothing to
that
like.
highlighting that it is.
Well,
People feel
until
disrespected.
until 1970 on the books, in the book 1976 or something. When they take it out of the books, because it was mental. It was a mental, whatever.
You know, man.
Until about in America, I'm talking.
Yeah, you're right. It was. But what happened is social things change, right? It's like funny.
Okay, look at this. This is why it's things like this, when I see headlines like this, that make me say, this is why we have to have these conversations and get people to stop acting like, stop being silly, because you know when they say give people an inch and they take a mile?
Yeah. Yep.
Church of England, a church in England, Church of England, is making God gender neutral.
But wait. That's controversial.
Damn right. What?
So what do you mean God
What,
gender
nigga?
neutral?
I mean, you could look it up, bro.
But
the headline that I saw.
What is okay? Their argument or whatever.
They're changing it.
What do you mean, like? But okay.
To please people.
But has anybody?
You know them priests beyond.
But
Boy.
who has anybody claimed
What you mean?
God is gender neutral?
They're changing it. They're gonna take away the masculine aspect of God in their church, in their thing, whatever they're doing.
A lot of all this stuff is going on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the audacity that people have these days, but it's actually stupidity. It's not even like, and it's like people are fighting. You know what I'm saying? I just live in my own world, but I like to say I'm in this world but not of it. You know, on some biblical type.
Yeah.
You know, because boy,
all types of stuff. What do you think? Okay, man, this is very controversial episode. Deep down to earth. I have to bring it up. This is a story I've been hearing. I've been talking to somebody about
I love
America,
it. You guys are so
which
great.
I agree with. They stop people who say they're like trans, right, from compete in women's sports. They stopped it. They put out a bill because I seen guys or people who say they're female in the UFC beat up women and win.
I've seen it too. Okay, so what do you feel? What do you agree with that?
No, I don't
Why
agree
not?
with that shit.
No, you agree with them taking it out.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
I
great.
agree with them taking this shit
Yeah,
out
man.
because
I don't even have no children, but
These-
I don't want no dude. My daughter
No,
competing with no dude.
Straight
Nah,
up,
that thinks
straight
she's
up.
a girl.
Look,
Nope.
it's man against
daughter's not
man,
competing
the
with
woman
strength
against
of the man
woman,
never changes.
and the way me
Just
look at it is
because you
this:
change
if
the-
they
the
want to
image.
do that,
Listen.
they should have their own league.
Listen, yes,
and
they should
done
have their
deal.
own shit. But
Done
I'm saying
deal. To
your
make the
strength
fairness
doesn't
and done.
change. Your strength does not change just because you identify as something. You're still born as that being. So you being born a man, right? I don't care if anyone feels. If you being born a man and you just feel that you are a woman, that doesn't change the strength, your physical makeup, who you are. So when you're defending against a woman who's same thing, you're
It
gonna
gets
have
me
a
mad because
you're
that's
gonna-
basic shit you have to explain
you're
to
still
people.
gonna
Like,
be doing
this
the
is what
same
world
shit.
we live in nowadays.
No.
like.
I don't give a shit
You know what
about
I'm
this.
saying?
Look,
I'm
so
gonna
sad.
be
Look,
straight
the,
up.
the bottom line is fairness is fairness. Look, it's just like the Olympics from day one. Okay, man against man, woman against woman, and if you're doing that, that means say they should have their own league.
Yeah,
and
they should have
done
their own
deal.
league. You're
That
right.
way
They should have their
fairness is
own league.
fair
That makes
because
sense.
now you can't question nothing.
Yeah, you should have their own league. Sorry.
You get what I'm saying?
It should be their own league because you're right. When you don't have their own league, it's still genetically strength. I'm a male. You're just putting on
Listen, man.
aesthetics.
I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, bro. These people know.
No, but they have
These
it in the
people know
UFC.
what they're doing is nonsense.
I've
man.
seen it in the UFC. They allowed it in the
They
UFC.
know what they're doing is messed up.
I
and
don't
they're
know if
still doing
boxing,
it. You
but
know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Well,
They're
America,
doing
they banned it.
all over.
Yeah,
Great,
they banned the shit.
great. Because
America done it. So what's gonna happen now? This controversy. Now.
it's just men gone crazy, man.
Man want to be everything. Man is greedy. Even the definition of the woman they want to take away.
Can't diss my mother or my sister or my auntie or my niece or my daughter.
Some women are starting to stand up for this shit too.
Well, then I eat it.
No, I said some women are standing up against this shit.
Oh, against that? I thought you said up for
because
it.
they're saying like it's not good because
It shouldn't be.
if you
some,
look
should
at
be
it
all.
now, these men who want to compete in the fighting, those are really people who want to beat up a woman.
I don't know how much years. It's been years. But I remember
straight
I
up,
was
man.
telling.
Okay, if you want to be a woman, no, listen, check
when
this.
they gave Woman of the Year
Wait.
to Bruce.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If you want to be a woman, and identify with a woman, all right, traditional, right? But now when you get into a sport, and it's not basketball or anything, that it's physical and you're doing physical combat, right? If you're a man who claims that you identify a woman, you should not. You going to fight a other like a real woman? Is that, to me? This is just my opinion. You're not really genuine. You're kind of screwing up that community. You're not really trying to just be that. You know that the definition how a woman is. Because let's be straight up. This whole fighting shit was male shit, right? Even if there's real women fighting. It's a man shit, manly shit. You being this whatever is you really want to beat up a woman?
Yeah,
that's where I'm getting
dudes
at.
that just can't compete. You're right.
It's guys who can't compete against another man. You're scared to fight another man. Yeah, you get where I'm getting at? You're scared to fight another man.
Shit is sad, man.
Why wouldn't you go fight in the normal league?
They can't handle
Why
it.
would a man want to even? I don't care if you change whatever. Mentally, you're still not like that. Other side, you want to beat up another in that sport. If you're trying to be in that sport, that's where I'm getting at. If you didn't do that sport, then all right, that's something else. You're just trying to. But that sport, even for a woman to be in fighting, that's different. That's still new. UFC woman fighting. Just woman, natural woman, that's still new. I don't even really watch that. Have you watched Woman UFC? Have you watched Woman UFC?
No, not really.
You see what I mean? It's there though.
It's there.
There's boxing too. Have you watched women boxing?
No,
not really.
Why don't you watch women boxing?
I don't want to see that.
But you see how they no. But you see how they catch you though. It's there, so they could put that shit in there now. A man could easily sneak in to the sport.
People are gonna do
wait.
I'm just letting people know.
This is where I'm getting at. A man could sneak because you don't watch it, right? Because you don't watch it.
Mental problems, bro. That's the type of world that we live in. Nah, man. Everybody. I'm not just aiming at one. Like, there's people that's out there that's supposedly gangsters, but they're just thugs.
Okay.
And there's people out there that are think they're gangsters and they're just thugs.
Okay.
People with mental health.
Yeah.
Because they're wreaking havoc on their community.
Yeah.
There's I'm telling you, it's not just one.
It's all types of people.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo.
But just be honest. This is what we're getting at too. Be honest about it because you're right. That is a mental illness too. For example, we would call him a brother or something. This is the problem with the black community, to be killing or villainizing another just because he's black. But there will be a white guy not too far away where he could be very deadly. You could kill your ass, but you wouldn't do nothing to him.
That's what I'm saying. There's people, everybody has circumstances or reasons why or whatever their story. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out here walking around.
No, but I'm saying that's
It's
mental
health,
illness too.
and
Isn't that mental illness?
yeah, of course.
Self-destruct-
It's crazy out here.
No, think of it, guys.
Know thyself right
a
now.
black man
because
will go villainize their own before anybody else.
I disagree.
What do you mean? Okay,
I
let's
disagree.
tell
I
me
disagree.
to disagree
I
now.
disagree.
Okay,
I
what do you mean?
disagree.
What? Here, I
disagree.
said out here.
Nah, I disagree.
You disagree?
Because that is broad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just every black man. I don't think. I think there's a small percentage that's highly likely. I think there's a small percentage that they'll be 100% to do shit like that. But I don't think the 100% will be willing, 100% willing to do. Like, I think majority of black men out here are good, law-abiding.
Right.
Men.
Right.
That's what I think, and I believe,
True,
and I
no,
hope
you're right.
to be
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
You
you're
know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
I
Most black men.
I think there's a small minority of us that are
right.
like criminals,
yeah,
hard
yeah.
cold criminals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like the media again
Yeah,
with their
it's
fuckery.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Majority of black men, in especially Toronto or wherever.
But I get where you're coming from, where you say like they would be willing to do that, but you're talking about that minority.
Yeah, minority. There's a minority.
They're kind of it's crazy because they're prominent in what they do.
They're prominent.
But it's a small percentage of us.
But they're prominent in what they do.
But they have like the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. There's a small percentages, but that's to show the power they got, though. When you say that, prominent.
It's crazy.
And the majority's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it
crazy.
makes sense. The majority are law-abiding, doing whatever they gotta do. But then there's a small percentage, but they have more influence than the majority.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And
Imagine that.
I have to be real and blame hip hop culture a little bit.
Well, that's how it go.
There we go, back to the hip hop.
I have to. I always bring it back to that because I'm a part of it. The good and the bad, the ugly and the indifferent. Part of all that shit when it has to do with hip hop.
Well,
We're that generation with those generations, right? So it's like, yo.
Well, this one was deep.
This was a lot deepness and down to earth.
Straight up, y'all. All
you know what I mean?
Opinions are
straight
independent.
Independently. You done know.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech here. You
Hopefully
done know.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, man. with everybody here tonight, it's been good. You know what I mean? Straight up. Please subscribe to the channels. You done know. You know what I mean? We got here with my brother SHAWN MYRIE and our next man here, you know what I mean, host here, ROYALZ here. You done know. It's been interesting. You done know. Before we go, I always gotta say this before we go. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry, and yeah, I approve this message. Nation, what? You done know. Pop, pop, pop. All right, then.